Okay, so you are home shopping, but there's so many options. How can you narrow it down? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your educator agent with eXp Realty, and today we are going to talk about narrowing down your search to make sure that you get the perfect home. But before we get into it, you know what I need you to do? Go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified every time I post a new video. So oftentimes I am out with clients, and even in my own home search, you can become so overwhelmed with all of the options that you have to purchase a new home. So here is some surefire advice to help guide you through that process. I suggest to all of my clients that you come up with a top 5 must-have list. This list means that these are your non-negotiables. You will not purchase a home unless it meets one of these criteria. Now, I know what you're thinking. Calm down. I was the same way. I have so many things that I want in a home, and I get it, and I'm not saying that you have to settle, but we need to have kind of a platform, a foundation, that if the home doesn't at least meet these 5 criteria, I don't even want to take a look at it, okay? Because here's the reality. There aren't any unicorns out there. We will find you the perfect home, but we have to be realistic about our expectations. And this is just one way to make sure that you don't have to settle on what's really important to you. So I want to give you a few examples. So I'm in my home, you can see, and when my husband and I were home shopping, we did have a list of non-negotiables. So for us, one of our non-negotiables was that the home had to be 1 story, which means that I was not going up any more stairs. I have boys, and y'all, because my master was on the 1st level in my old house, when I would go upstairs and see how those boys were living, I was embarrassed. So I told my husband, I am going to be a better mother and wife all on 1 level, and we needed a certain amount of square footage. So that kind of, I'm not gonna say it limited us, but we had to be very particular in the areas that we looked in, because we wanted 1 level, and it had to be have enough room for us, which meant that we had to look at larger lots, which canceled out a lot of places right from the get-go. Another must-have for us was school district and location. We knew exactly, we had narrowed it down to 2 school districts that we wanted to be in for our kids. So we weren't really willing to look outside of those districts, okay? Another must-have for us was separate closets. We've been married for almost 13 years, and we just realized that having a little separation, especially in our closet region, would make all the difference in the world for us. So again, we didn't really want to look at homes that didn't have that option, or if we were building it, we wanted to have that option to separate our closets. And a couple more things. My husband wanted to be on a private lot. So we don't have any neighbors behind us at our home. We really only have 1 neighbor on 1 side. Now, we're friendly people. We just, we like a little privacy, and that was something that was really important to us. So none of that was astronomical, like crazy outside of the box, but that was specific criteria that helped guide our search, and we didn't waste a lot of times looking at houses and looking at builders that would not meet that minimum criteria for us. So I encourage you to, as you begin your home search, you're gonna see so many lovely homes that have so many wonderful features. Really think about the functionality. How is the home going to serve you and your family? And that's not just the physical building, but the community, the amenity center, the school district, the area. Really begin to think about what are those things that you are not going to negotiate. You're not going to bend. These are non-negotiables for you, that before you even get started, the home has to meet that criteria. So I hope that this was helpful for you. If you ever have any questions, feel free to look at the description box. You can always get in contact with me, and we're going to talk real estate tips again next week. Have a good one.